So in other words, if they're automating what you're doing, chances are you could be doing better and more important things. So keep in mind, AI isn't taking jobs in one dramatic wave. It's quietly eating tasks that look like checklists, templates, and repeatable decisions. That seems to be a common theme that's out there. And the reality is, I think that most people who hold these jobs, they already understand that they're vulnerable to automation. And certainly AI having the ability to kind of take it that last mile is going to put their job at risk. Now, that doesn't mean it's necessarily a bad thing for them. They have plenty of time to figure out how to pivot their career, move up the stack, move to different roles and responsibilities where your skills are going to be more valued. So in other words, if they're automating what you're doing, chances are you could be doing better and more important things. As humans, we're creative animals, and that's why we're happiest when we're able to solve problems using creative ways. AI can't do that. It's only able to carry out roles, only able to carry out solutions that it's already been taught. And as humans, we have the ability to look at this stuff in the abstract and figure out unique and creative solutions. You want that kind of job. So if this is putting your job at risk, look at the bright side. I think if you're able to pivot to another career path, chances are that's going to be something that's even going to make you more happy. So the fastest way to gauge your risk is to ask, could a system handle 70% of my day from intake to output if the inputs were structured and the goal was consistency? And that's exactly what we're telling you here. If it's yes, your role is exposed. So the play is to move toward ownership, judgment, relationships, or work that stays messy. I don't think we're going to be living in a world where we're going to need fewer humans in the workplace. I think it's going to change. And we've gone through this before, the Industrial Revolution in the 1800s, the rise of the computer. In the 60s, everybody predicted, that humans were going to be, in essence, outsourced and they weren't going to be needed anymore. And that never turns out to be the case. We have a tendency to pivot to other things that are going to make us happier and other ways where we can be more productive. And typically that's going to land you into a role that's going to make you more happy and it's going to pay you more. And you should look at it that way. But I think for the most part, people are going to land on their feet and it's going to be a positive change. At least I'm hoping that's the case.